All right, so today we're gonna be focusing on a dairy-free yogurt parfait. To do that, we wanna make sure we have a yogurt that is plant-based. So this is an almond-based yogurt. Never tried it before. When selecting your yogurt, we really wanna make sure that we're watching out for added sugars and also that it's calcium and vitamin D fortified. Now this one, I searched long and hard to find one that would be delicious and also have calcium and vitamin D, low on added sugar, but it was really difficult. So this one is 38% of your daily value of sugar, and it has 0% of your vitamin D and 4% of your calcium. So if I had to do it again, I would not pick this exact brand. I would try to make sure that we were looking at those things. But given that, if I was advising a patient who was trying to pursue a dairy-free diet, I would make sure they're getting their calcium in a different way, such as maybe like silk, almond milk, something like this, has less sugar. This is gonna give you only 12% of your added sugar while giving you 30% of calcium and 10% of vitamin D. So something like this would be something I would push patients to use in the future. But when making our parfait, I'm gonna pick an almond or a plant-based yogurt. I've got that. So now I'm just gonna add whatever healthy mix-ins I've got on hand. So I picked some strawberries and some blackberries, and then also some freeze-dried mangoes just to add a little bit of crunch. Could also add things like seeds, like chia seeds or sunflower seeds. Anything that's gonna make you excited to eat your parfait, and hopefully is a little bit healthy too. And then also, for our mindfulness unit, we talked about using a bowl or a glass or something that makes us excited to eat. And so I'm gonna use this clear cup and put 6 ounces of yogurt in this. So it's kind of stackable and it just makes me more excited to eat it. All right, so to start building our parfait, this is just a fun choice that I'm making, but I'm gonna use 6 ounces of this yogurt. We're gonna want about a cup of strawberries to get 1 serving of strawberries. And then just try and add as many blackberries as you can. 1 cup of blackberries is also gonna be a serving of fruit too. But obviously we don't wanna eat all of our blackberries in one sitting. This is really a great option for people who are trying to limit their dairy. Patients who would benefit from a recipe like this would include those who suffer from lactose intolerance because they simply just lack the enzyme to break down lactose. And then also people who suffer from IBD and are seeking a low FODMAP diet. And that's mostly because when lactase is deficient, the enzyme that breaks down lactose, the milk sugar fails to be absorbed by the small intestine, and that unabsorbed lactose can be fermented and produces short-chain fatty acids and then also gas, and that kind of contributes to the bloating and constipation, abdominal pain that a lot of people associate with IBD and IBS. So the FODMAP diet seeks to eliminate common causes of bowel distress, including fructose, lactose, fructo, and galacto-oligosaccharides, and polyols. This plant-based yogurt will lack the lactose and should help patients digest thought symptoms. Those who are using a low FODMAP diet should consume plant-based ingredients for a lot of different reasons, and that includes short-chain carbs, are generally poorly absorbed by the small intestine, and that should be limited. Studies have shown that diets high in saturated fatty acids and low in fruits and vegetables contribute to higher IBD symptom experiences. And then also diets that are high in fat, especially animal fats, they experience a lot of increased inflammation, whereas supplementation with omega-3 long-chain fatty acids can prevent that intestinal inflammation. And we know that omega-3s can be found in our fish, nuts, and seeds. I don't know how much fish you're gonna wanna put in your yogurt parfait, but nuts and seeds is a really good option. So as far as our serving size go, we try to do 6 ounces of our dairy product, which was our almond milk replaced yogurt, and then about a cup of fruit each. So that would give us 2 servings of fruit per cup. The mango adds a nice crunch. So if you're someone who needs a little bit of textural diversity, it's a good idea to add nuts or seeds or something that's a little bit crunchy. But overall, it's a great breakfast.